Hello backyarders, hello YouTube. This is Jeff from BBQ Cooking Channel. Today we're going to make some ribs. Well, another rib video you're going to say. No, not at all. There's a few things different on this one. Number one, it's going to be cooked on the Weber using the vortex. These ribs are from Dave from Pampered Pork. Thank you, Dave. Rubs today are from S&S Barbecue, S Saints and Sinners. First one is his S&S Pork, Blue Flame Series. Second one is Sweet Heat. Then we got Thai Chili. And we got Bayou Boogie. As long as I've got 4 smaller racks of ribs here, I thought why not try all 4 of these rubs. See you in the next clip. Alright guys, I realize I didn't show any prep work with this, but oh well. I'll have other rib videos in the future that'll show all that. But I've got the 4 racks that I had earlier in the clip in here. It's a drip ease container. This thing folds down flat. It's really cool. Check it out. I'm not being endorsed by them or anything, but I love the product. And what I did is I've got his Saints and Sinners rubs stacked like this. So that way I know which is which here, and trust me, I'll remember. If not, the taste will tell me. On the next clip. Alright guys, basically here we're just waiting for the coals to heat up. As you can see, I've got them in the chimney now. What I do is I just put them in the Weber like that. And then when I go to put those coals into the vortex, obviously the vortex will go in that place and the coals in the vortex. So you guys will see that in the next clip. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and scrape this and get it ready for my ribs. I've got a grill scraper here. I actually sell these. So my email will be in the description, but look what it does. It's just the simplest thing to scrape your grill. You're not going to have any of that dangerous left behind. So get it cleaned and then we're going to put the ribs on. Alright guys, we're 2 hours in. I'm not going to temp them. I've done enough ribs to know where we're at in the process. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these now. If you want to temp them at this point, they should be around that 180 degrees. Alright guys, we're 3 hours in. You can see we're just holding that same temp. These Webers are amazing. Let's just check one of these. Now again, you can get all these at Saints and Sinners, sns-barbecue.com. I have not had this one before. And again, the ribs, I told you I wanted them falling off the bone. They all are, just like I wanted it. So let's take a bite of this first one. Again, hopefully you guys can see this. Sweet heat action here. The last one's going to be his competition pork blend. That I've had before. Two different style buns I picked up at our local grocery store. I'm actually going to use this one and build my sandwich based off of that. So just wanted to show you either one of those will work. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And then what I'm going to do, I like Dukes mayonnaise. They are not being sponsored or paid by Duke, but maybe someday. I don't know. So I like to put a little bit on there. You can see it. That. Put the ribs on. Now you can see here, this is the ribs from the last, well, to be honest, I think I only had a picture when I was sampling. It didn't quite work that way, but the ones on the top are what I'm gonna use because they're fall off the bone. Coming right off the bone, see that? But you don't necessarily want some of this stuff in your sandwich. So I'm just gonna take my hands and tear that off. Set that aside. We're just actually gonna layer our sandwich with this. Grab another one here, see how that just popped right out of there? But again, you don't want that in your sandwich. That out of the way. Another bone. And it's meat that's shreddable. Boy, is that good rib meat. And then of course, as you've seen, I've got all kinds of meat. Then I can, from there, I can go ahead and probably use it another day. But to me, that's all I need on the sandwich. Maybe some pickles. Some cheese. This is just sharp cheddar. And even if you wanted to, I suppose you could put it in the microwave for a bit to warm it. The last thing I'm going to put in, and I've used this in other videos, and I'm going to have to just kind of get rid of it after today, is this is the remainder of my pineapple glaze or my pineapple barbecue that I made for the past videos. I'm just kind of putting that on the other side here. And there you have it. It's easy as that. That rib sandwich was amazing. Again, you can actually make, if you want to do these, you can make it out of leftover rib meat. I mean, I've got some leftover, this will be leftover rib meat. Of course, I got that extra bun. And it's very simple. I mean, ribs don't have to be comp ribs every time. They can be simple, and 3 hours and you've got a rib that's ready to eat. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, Dave from Pampered Pork. Amazing flavored pork. Thank you to Saints and Sinners, Pastor Dave, with the seasonings and rubs I used this afternoon. There you guys, so my final take on the cook today. I did 4 different rubs. I've got some more coming from Saints and Sinners Barbecue. It's sns-barbecue.com. Cheers, everybody.